All right. Hey everyone, welcome to this month's SIG Docs new contributor meet and greet call. Today is July 1st. And before we get started, I'd like to remind you all that we abide by the Kubernetes, we abide by the CNCF Code of Conduct. Since this is part of the Kubernetes community, and the Code of Conduct basically boils down to be excellent to each other. Yeah, with that out of the way, we can get started with the call. So as I was saying earlier, we usually don't get a lot of participation. We have like 5 people is like the average amount of folks that are that we usually have in these calls. So this call is part of the SIG Docs community. And the aim of this call is to like help new contributors get started with making their first contribution to the Kubernetes documentation. So if you have any questions or any concerns, you can like get them cleared in this meeting. Or if you don't have any questions, I can like go through like a quick overview of how you can get started with contributing to Kubernetes documentation. That is what we usually do. And yeah, we also like introduce ourselves, and yeah, we take turns. So I can go first. My name is Sriram. I'm from India, and I've been contributing to Kubernetes for about 2 years now. And I work in DigitalOcean. Yeah, that's pretty much about me. Who would like to go next?
Hello. My name is Amal. I'm also from India. So I'm a backend / infra engineer. So I've been using Kubernetes in my work for about two-ish years. So 6 months ago or something, I just started playing around with the community and all that. So yeah, and to get it started, yeah, that's it.
Some
Right. Hi there. My name is Orlin. I'm technology advocate at SUSE, also CNCF ambassador. I was part of release 130 in the past as a shadow. So yeah, I'm just looking around and see how the docs community is doing, and maybe I can join in, try to do some stuff. So yeah, that's it.
So I'm happy to have you here.
Yeah, hi, I am Swarupa and I'm also from India. So I have been working for 2 years with Kubernetes, specifically the Kubernetes operator. And I am pretty like excited to contribute to Kubernetes, and I thought maybe I'll start somewhere. And yeah, that is why I want to know how it goes. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I'm Destiny from Nigeria. So I started contributing to Kubernetes docs 2 weeks ago. So yeah, pretty much that's it.
Awesome. Yeah, welcome everyone. We are glad to have you here. And yeah, this call is to help you get started with contributing. So if you have any specific questions, you can like talk about those now. Or if nobody has any questions, I can like share some standard stuff that I talk about in every call about how the how SIG docs works and how the Kubernetes documentation is like structured and how people contribute and all of that.
Yeah, sure. I have a question about shadowing. Like, how does the shadowing work?
Right. So there are two areas where you can shadow. So let me quickly share my screen. So we have the release team. So basically Kubernetes is released like a new version of Kubernetes is released like 3 times a year, and we have a release team who coordinates this release. And as part of the release team, there are different sub teams, and one of the teams is docs, who makes sure that all the new enhancements or features that are going into the new release have proper documentation in place. So there are shadow roles for the release team, and I believe they've made some changes to the team, the number of teams now. But if you go to the SIG release repo, you should be able to find so the current release is 134. So if I open the release team file, I can see we have like different teams: enhancements, comms, release signal, and docs, and branch management, and we have shadows. So this happens every like thrice a year, and usually before the release, a form is sent where people can submit their interest. But as far as SIG docs is concerned, we also have a PR Wrangler program where we have opportunity to shadow. So the PR Wranglers, what they do is the PR Wrangler, the folks who have signed up as PR Wranglers are folks who are like approvers and reviewers in SIG docs who approve and like merge pull requests. And they have like a weekly shift. So each week, one person would be like responsible for reviewing all the PRs that come in that week. And so this week it is Tim, and he currently does not have a shadow. And all of these wranglers in the upcoming weeks do not have a shadow under them. So you can contact any of these folks, and like your responsibility, like the work that is involved would be like to work with your wrangler and like help them in reviewing the PRs. So this is a way for new contributors to get familiar with the process, like how our PRs reviewed and how are like they approved, and like what all process goes through before a PR is approved and merged. So this is a good opportunity to learn about that and eventually become a PR approver or reviewer yourself. And yeah, usually when I speak about this in the call, we don't have many slots open. Like as you can see in the past, like you can see a bunch of folks have like picked up these slots, but this is a good time now. There are like a lot of empty slots, so we can like any of you can like talk to these people. These are their Slack usernames. So if you search for them in Slack, you should be able to find them. Or you can also ping folks on the SIG docs channel. Yeah, so this is the PR Wrangler review program, shadow program, which is like specific to SIG docs, and this is much more accessible in that it like there is a new PR Wrangler and a new shadow each week, so there are more chances to like apply and like make some contribution here compared to the release team, which happens only 3 times a year.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Right. If nobody else has any specific questions, I can like quickly go through like some stuff. This PR Wrangler program is one of them, and I can like quickly go through what like how the repo itself is structured and how we can pick good first issues and things like that. All right, I guess nobody has any specific questions, but feel free to like interrupt me at any time. This call is supposed to be more of a like a discussion rather than like me presenting something, but this is usually how it goes. So that's my regular drill.
Hi, Sriram. One question there. So,
Yeah.
you like how do we approach them? We can ping them in the what official channel, right? SIG docs, or should we go and talk in person? How is it? Person as in the DM.
You can let me share something. You can ping them in Slack, and I wanted to show you something. Let me share my screen again. Yeah, I'm in the SIG docs channel now, and like just yesterday I had seen that somebody had pinged Tim, who is the wrangler for this week, and they had asked if the shadow slot is open and that they'd like to contribute, to which Tim replied that this is not like a good week for him. So they pinged Chiming, who is the next week's wrangler. So similarly, you can ping folks in this channel itself. you can DM them also if you are not comfortable posting in the channel publicly, but the channel would be the more suitable place.
Got it.
Because even if somebody is not available, another PR wrangler might be able to help you out for their PR wrangler shift. So yeah, it is recommended to post stuff in the channel so that even if somebody is not available, someone else can like help you out.
Yeah, and also one more question regarding that only. So like as you mentioned, right? So they are asking for the current week's shadow slot, right? So can we ask for the next one, or how is it? We have to wait till the next week to ask that?
Not really. You can ask any of these folks any number of weeks in advance, and
Okay.
it should be fine. Like there is no like you don't necessarily need to speak to only the folks who are like wrangling this week or the next week. You can like based on your schedule and based on what works best for you, you can like reach out to someone if you would like to like take up like a slot next month or like a month after that. Like whatever works for you, as long as a shadow is not already assigned. And even if there is a shadow assigned, the same wrangler, so this entire list has like a couple of folks, and it's like a shift that gets repeated. So Deepesh, who is the wrangler for August, the week of August 24th, is also the wrangler again for October 26th. So even if you reach out to someone and they already have a shadow, they should probably be able to have you in a future slot.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
And yeah, you can like reach out to anybody, like it should be fine. You can reach out to folks any number of weeks in advance.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I see we have a new folk joining us. Hi, DB. So we have just got started.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, so this call is the SIG Docs new contributor meet and greet call, and what we usually do here is like go through any questions folks have about getting started with contributing to the Kubernetes documentation, and yeah, and like any discussion to help folks get started to make their first pull request. So yeah, we had got started, and yeah, if you want to introduce yourself, you can do that, and if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them.
Hello. Awesome joining you. It's my first meeting. I was really excited to be part of it. That's all from my.
Awesome. Yeah, welcome to the Kubernetes community. We are glad to have you here, and we always need more contributors. Yeah, as I said earlier, like feel free to interrupt me if you have any questions, but I can like show you how the Kubernetes docs works. So the Kubernetes website, which is kubernetes.io, has all the documentation for all the like this hosts both the blogs as well as the docs that people write for the different features, and all of the source code for this website as well as all the markdown files for the docs are present inside the Kubernetes/website repository. And if you spend some time here, you can see how the pages are like structured. I believe it is not data but static. I'm trying to find the files. I believe the directory structure was changed last time I checked, but you should be able to find like different folders for different localizations, which are like different for different languages. I believe okay, I believe
I think
this
it's
is
the
inside
content.
content. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. Yeah, inside content, you can find like different folders for different languages, and the most popular one is English, where we have most of the docs written. And yeah, you will be able to like, so all the different sections that we see here, like reference, concepts, and all of that, we have like different folders, and inside each of them we have like files. And this markdown content is like rendered in the website. So if I go to reference, and I was looking at kubectl, but I can't find it here. But if I take I want like a particular page about labels and annotations, I should be able to find a file here that corresponds to that particular. Yep, there you go, this one. So this is the page that gets rendered when you go to this particular URL in the Kubernetes website. So if you're reading the documentation, and if you find any mistake, or if you'd like to like make something better, this is where you would like open a pull request, like you can find the file. So what we usually do is we fork the repository. So if I come here in GitHub, I can like fork it to my own GitHub account, and I can push my changes to a branch in the fork, and then open a pull request against the main branch, the Kubernetes/website repository. So that's how we open pull requests. And if you're not sure like what to work on, but you still are interested to contribute, you can check out issues. So here the most recent issues have a label called needs triage. This means that the issue has been created, but it has not been triaged by an approver or a reviewer. But you can see issues which are also marked as triage accepted, which means that the issue was reviewed and that this is the valid issue that needs to be worked on. So you would probably have more, like it would be easier for you to like get started working on some of the issues that are accepted. So there are a lot of issues which are open. You can pick up any one of them as long as they are not already assigned to somebody else, and like work is not in progress. So if I open this particular one, I can see a PR that is linked. So somebody had like assigned the issue to themselves, and there was a PR that is open to fix the issue. But even though this is the case, so in this particular case, the PR was opened last week. So probably the contributor who opened the PR is still working on it. But if you find issues which are like open for a long period of time, like multiple years, and if there is no activity, you can probably ping in the thread and ask the contributor to whom the issue is assigned to if they're still working on it. So this particular issue was opened in 2021, and there was a lot of back and forth. And yeah, this is an issue that is marked as help wanted. So yeah, if you have some context on resource metrics pipeline, or like if you would like to learn more about it, you can pick this up. There are also labels which you can which can use to help filter these issues. So one particular label is a good first issue. I am not entirely sure if we have many good first issues. Yeah, so we have like 6 of them, and like five of them seems to be like localization. So when you see this like the language code in the start of an issue, this is for that particular language. So HI stands for Hindi and JA stands for Japanese. So DE stands for German, and so on. And these are issues to translate existing pages in English to the corresponding language. So although they might not all be marked as good first issues, you can filter it based on a label. For example, if you only want to see issues related to the Japanese language, you can filter it based on the language/JA label, and you can find that there are a lot of issues which are open for translating some part of the documentation to Japanese. So similarly, you can like search for whatever language that you are familiar with if you'd like to get started that way. And yeah, even outside of this, if you keep an eye out in the Slack channel, sometimes folks post good first issues here. Like this particular message from Tim on Saturday, where there is an issue to split some pod concepts into a different page, and I guess somebody picked this up. Yeah, Amal, I see you are on the call and you have done some work there. So that's great. I see Destiny also here. Yep. So yeah, the SIG channel is a good place to find issues if you're like on the lookout. People usually post stuff that they need help with and so on. Yeah, I've been speaking for a bit now. Does anybody have any questions or anything that they'd like to talk about? We have 7 more minutes. All right. Yeah, I hope all of this was useful for you. I know it's like some of you have already started contributing, so it must be like repetitive for you. Yeah, but if you have any specific questions that you'd like to get answers for, you can like always reach out to me on Slack and yeah, message me on Slack, or you can like post a message in the SIG channel itself. We also have a couple of other channels. We have SIG localizations for all the translation work that we are doing. And we also have SIG blog for all the blog posts that goes in the Kubernetes website and all the reviews that go behind the blog posts. And yeah, we also have the mailing list. So if you go to this Kubernetes community report, you can go to the SIG directory here, and there are information on the different meetings that we have as part of SIG and the mailing list. So if you open the mailing list and if you join, so this is a Google Groups mailing list, and if you join the mailing list, so I'm already part of it, so I'm not able to see that button. But if you're not already part of the mailing list, you'll be able to see a join button somewhere around here. And once you join the mailing list, you'll get like invites to all of these meetings, and you can like accept or decline them based on what all meetings you want to attend. And yeah, get them added to your calendar. And yeah, you can also find like I thought, yeah, the Slack channel only lists SIG here, but we do have more channels like SIG blogs and SIG localization. And yeah, you can reach out to these folks who are the technical leads and chairs if you have any questions specific to SIG And yeah, if you have already started contributing and if you'd like to get your PR reviewed, or if you'd like to get some momentum there, you can find the current week's PR Wrangler and yeah, ping them for help. They'll be able to help you out with your PR. And yeah, join more meetings. The SIG the regular SIG meetings, which are this one, which happens in the USA EMEA time zone, and we also have an APAC meeting for folks from the other side of the world. So both of these meetings have more folks, and usually the SIG leadership also attends these meetings. So if you'd like to learn more about how SIG works and how if you'd like to learn more about the different avenues where you can like contribute more, these are places where you can like meet and talk to more people. So yeah, I hope to see you all again in like different meetings. And yeah, I know this call is like very specific to SIG but if you are someone who wants to like contribute to Kubernetes in general, we also have something called the new contributor orientation that happens on the 3rd Tuesday of every month, I believe. And if you go to khs.dev/calendar, this is the kubernetes.dev website. This is specifically for contributors. We have a bunch of documentation related to the contribution. And here you can find the list of all the meetings. I believe this month view does not work. Something is broken there, but if you go to the next, the 3rd week, you should be able to find the new contributor. Yeah, the monthly new contributor orientation meetings. This happens on the 3rd Tuesday of every month. So this month it's happening on July 15th. And yeah, this call would give you a good idea of how it is to contribute to Kubernetes in general and not just SIG docs. And yeah, I'd be happy to help you out there as well. If you have any questions, you can feel free to like reach out to me on Slack. And yeah, I hope to see you all more in the community.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, we are almost at time. I know I've been speaking for most of the meeting, so if anybody has any other questions, I can like talk about that, or yeah, we can wind up the call.
I had one question.
Yep.
For our docs, for the existing PRs, that's all right. We can just review what's the issue they're having. Yeah, what's the issue? But like if we want to create something new, or how to identify usually the issues for the docs, like for the functioning, it's possible if we are using it, you find it. Like how does the docs work, or like you just go and check each docs and like review what you find different or maybe not working or something.
Yeah, that's usually how it works. So if you use Kubernetes on a daily basis, and if you're like using the documentation, and if you find something is wrong, you can open an issue, or like you don't necessarily need to be an expert in any of these fields. You can like read the documentation just for the sake of it, and then try to find some issues. I mean, and when I say issue, I don't necessarily mean like just typos or like grammatical mistakes. It can like you can read a page and you can always suggest improvements to how the content itself is structured. Like this particular issue where in the SIG docs channel that I had shown earlier, where somebody had suggested that the pod concept page is like too complex, and it would make sense if it is like split into different parts. So things like that, you can read the documentation with the intention of like contributing, and you can come up with like you can come up with issues and discuss that in the community. You can also bring this up in the meetings if you don't want to like I mean, you can always create issues and you can bring them up in the SIG docs meetings, and yeah, you can present it and see what the community thinks. And if they agree, which I don't see the reason why not, if the issue is like a genuine thing, you'll probably get to like contribute there as well. Like you can create your own issue and you can like open the PR to fix that particular issue. So that is something that you can definitely do.
Okay, thanks.
Awesome. Yeah, we are at time. So if nobody has any other questions, if somebody likes to talk about something, I can like stay back. But yeah, if not, we can wind up the call. And yeah, as I said earlier, again, like oh yeah, as I said earlier, like if folks have any questions, you can always feel free to ping me on Slack, and I'll be happy to help you out. All right, with that, I'll stop the recording.